The engine swap videos start now, and today's the day where we're going to be taking out that old D15 B8 B7 combo thing and getting everything ready to put this D16 Z6 back in. So really what my goal for today is just to remove the transmission and the long block from the car. And Trav's on his way over to help me do that. Right now I'm going to start by removing the fluids, meaning the coolant and then the engine oil. Alright you guys, Trav's here. So he's definitely going to be a big help. We're going to be working on different sides, getting these axles out. And you'll all see we're going to do more of like a step-by-step process with this. So we move along pretty quick and get to the engine part dropping. So the fluids are out and we're going to go ahead and get started on that. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and worked on the passenger side, getting that axle out. Travis did the driver's side, getting that axle out. So all that's done, the fluids are out of the car. What we're gonna be doing now is working on the top. You see here, we're gonna remove the air box, we're gonna remove the radiator, and then start to mess with the wiring harness, make some space for ourselves. Okay, you guys, so what you saw there was just us disconnecting the wiring harness from the passenger side tower and from the transmission. What we're thinking is we're gonna leave the harness on the block. So I'm gonna fold all this up onto the block, and then once it's out and on the floor, we can look at that and then just transfer it over to the new block. That's the plan for now anyway. We'll see if that happens. But so now, next we're gonna be working on the driver's side, disconnecting the harness from that side with the alternator, all that kind of stuff. And again, we're just gonna fold it up onto the block like that. All right, so that's pretty much everything engine harness wise off. and we're just trying to fold it back up onto the block, and then hopefully it's all just gonna come out, and then like I said, we'll be able to transfer over to that. So Trav is gonna be messing with this AC compressor for right now, and I am going to be coming over here and working on the shift linkage. Well, that's the shifter obviously, but that has to come off, and then so I can drop the shift linkage from underneath the car. So under the car there, I just took the shift linkage. There's two 12mm bolts that just need to drop. The exhaust is still up in there. That's why it hasn't totally dropped. You'll see in the car there, it's pretty much fallen down. So I'm gonna leave that as is for right now. What I'm gonna go do now is start to focus on the transmission. So I'm gonna drop this exhaust downpipe right here. I'll leave the header on just for right now. Drop that pipe, and then I will start to work on the transmission mount. Here's where we're at. This passenger side mount is off, front side mount is off, the rear mount is off. We had just unbolted this front mount here that holds like the AC support. This is the last mount that we have. We are going to try with the transmission and the block together, lower the whole thing down. All right, you guys, so there it is, out on the floor. Trav cleaning up a bit, but here it is. We got it. We came out through the passenger side here. We just had to end up moving this fork out of the way, and then we were able to scooch it on through. So there we go. There is the hole. But so what I want to say is that we realized that there are many different ways to do this, and this was just one. And this was just us using a standard floor jack, okay? One of them. Obviously using a crane, taking everything out through the top would be really nice, and that would be good. I didn't want to buy a crane, and the space is like, yeah, you know, it's like I could do it, but I didn't want to buy a crane. That pretty much is why. And it worked. We did this jack. We were a little scared bringing it down, you know, but we just went nice and slow, and Travis was holding one side, I was holding the other, and it just kind of leaned itself down, and boop. It just worked. So yeah, mission complete. Anything you want to say, Trav?
That was cool. I mean, that's not the recommended method, I would say, but it gets the job done.
It got the job done. The engine and the trans did not fall.
Yeah, that's what I was happy with. It came down very level, which was super helpful.
Right. So yeah, we're pretty proud of ourselves. It's the very first time we've ever done anything like this. So yeah, happy.
Send me your K series for the EK.